Hey, good morning, everyone. How are you? Hey, this is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks. Hey, this is Saturday morning. It's about 8 o'clock East Coast time. And I thought I'd post a few stocks for the weekend to ponder. So I think I have seven. I have seven stocks, charts that I would like to go over. Get them out here on a Saturday morning, and it'll give us all something to ponder over the weekend. So let's take a quick look at them. This shouldn't take too long. So Target is one that I'm kind of watching. We've got a little morning star signal here, a type of a morning star. It's not a perfect book morning star. However, we do have nice little consolidation right there. Nice little consolidation after a little breakout. And what I'm looking for is a possible buy between 151.95 and 155.30, basically in the green box here. And then with a stop less than 3%, I've drawn a red line here around 150.42 with an 8% profit target up here. Now, this 8% profit target, this is based on the stock price. Now, in fact, all of these that we're going to look at are based on the stock price. If you trade options, as I do, which all I trade is very simple directional options. Very simple directional options. So with an option trade, you know that 8% is going to be 25% maybe when it reaches this 164 and possibly even be higher. So this is both an option and a stock trade. Let's see. Notice the nice rounded bottom here. We've got this little sideways move consolidation going on. We already talked about the price. Again, between this 151.95 and 155.30 with less than a 3% stop. So we'll definitely have this on the watch list next week. Here's another one that we're looking at, which actually I am already long this one. I bought this yesterday. Yesterday was Friday, September 25th. I bought this yesterday as it pulled back and it started to get just a tiny bit bullish. The candle started to open up is when I bought this. So now, going into next week, let's look for an entry possibly between this $42.57 and $44. Basically inside that green box. That's my buy box right there. We're looking at a stop less than 3% with 11% stock target up here. The options is going to be 20, maybe 30% on the profit side. Just a simple directional call on that. If anyone needs any help with those or anything on what how we set the option up, please leave a note in the comments of the YouTube video, or you can come in the room and you can ask, and I'll be more than happy to share that with you. Another stock taking a look at, another chart here, is Snap. Snap may be setting up. Snap, nice round. Whoops, let's not do that red. That just seems wrong. Nice little rounded bottom right here. And also a terrific little low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, so on and so on and so on. So what I'm looking for here is a purchase between 24.40 and 24.82, basically inside that green box again, with a stop again less than 3%. It's not that there's a lot of stocks here less than 3%. I think there's one we're going to look at that's 6%. It's not that 3% is a magic number. It's just the way charts set up Friday. We've got a pullback, and it just so happens that they pulled back to support and a good stop area and that 3% seems to be in the ballpark. So because they're all 3%, really it's just a function of the market right now. So with an entry inside this area right here, inside the buy box, we're looking at an 8.5% target up here on the stock. Again, if you're looking at a very simple directional call, you're into the 20-25% area maybe for the option. So again, if you need help with that, just let me know, and we can certainly do that. So that was Snap. Beyond Meat. Beyond Meat is another one that's set up nice. Set up real nice Friday. Hey, before we go here, I want to mention to everybody, if you like these videos, please do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up, and do me a huge favor and share it with somebody. You know, if you really like this video and you have a trading partner, if you have a group of people you trade with, people that you want to help, that's what I want to do. I want to help. So if you have a group of people, if you wouldn't mind sharing this video, if you find it useful, helpful. You know, if you don't find it useful, if you don't find it helpful, then certainly do not share it. But if you do, if you wouldn't mind doing that for me. And remember that if you subscribe, you'll be notified each time a video is put out there, and you just will not miss any. And I think that is I think that'd be a good thing. Okay, let's get back to Beyond Meat here, ticker symbol BYND. With a stop, again, less than 3%. We're looking at a purchase between 151 and 154.10, somewhere in this area here. Profit target of 9.5%. And at 9.5%, you know, you're going to be almost 25-30% on the simple directional option trade, if that's what you choose to do. Nice rounded bottom, beautiful little rounded bottom. We've come up and broken out of this little top right in here. Did a little bit of consolidation, walking around, kind of a sloppy consolidation, and then ended up with a little morning star pattern after Friday's close. So we'll be keeping an eye on BYND. Another one, I really like PIN. Now, we've been talking about PIN for a little bit here, and it's actually been on the watch list. And now, day before yesterday, here's yesterday's candle. Day before yesterday was a little doji in there. And then yesterday, we've got a bullish engulfing that doji, closing up over the T-line here. So that gives it a real thumbs up for me. I do love using that T-line. What I am looking for is an inside day buy. Inside day buy would be inside the green box, somewhere between this $64.85 and $70.25, with a 6% stop, but a 25% target up here at 85.80. So we're definitely looking at 2-to-1, 3-to-1, in some of the cases 4-to-1 risk reward. And that's very important to keep your risk reward balanced, or lopsided actually, because you want your reward two times the risk, and 3 times the risk is even better. So you want to reward 3 times what your risk is, and that's what we're looking at here on PIN, PENN. Again, a buy between this $64.85 and $70.25. You can see the trend, how it's working up. Nice trend. If you want to put a trend line on, put the trend line on. There we go. And we're just going to grab this low here. Make sure we touch this area right in there. There we go. There we are. And you see how we came right down to it. Doji day before yesterday. Yesterday being Friday, put in a big bullish engulf. So now we're looking at a buy on a very slight inside day pullback on Monday, or sometime next week. None of these we're looking at have to be traded on Monday. Wait for that setup to come to you. Wait for that, whatever it is you look for. What I like to look for is, let's make this blue. What I like to look for is consolidation, and then I like to see those buyers step in. Now, it could be this all happens in one day, and it could happen in 5 days. In other words, we could see, very possible to see consolidation, and then the buyers step in, something like that right in there. Even consolidation down inside the green box below that trend line. So let's keep an eye on PENN, P-E-N-N. Nuance. Nuance is another one that it's set up pretty nice here. Nuance has been in a nice long trend. There we go, nice long trend. It's gone a little bit sideways here, or what we call consolidation, a rest. Bulls are holding it above the breakout point in here. It's true that the sellers are keeping us from the top. That is absolutely true here. So that's going to be something we need to make sure of, that we do break out. But with the candle pattern, the trend, the price action, we'll look for that entry between $32.60 here and $33, keeping our risk at less than 3% and a reward of 8%. Keeping in mind, again, if you're looking at an option on this simple directional option, this 8% turns into 20% pretty easy, 15 to 20% up there. And we'll keep that risk relatively small here. If I start to see the sellers start weakening up, I might not even wait for the line to get tripped here. I may go ahead and close it out if we buy it, because of this little top in here. But if we do break out, then that sets it up actually running up higher, getting into maybe the $40 area up there. And another one I have here is CAR, C-A-R-R. CAR, you can see, has been in a nice bullish trend right here. And then it just went sideways. And this whole move right here is just a long consolidation rest period that CAR's been into. And now I think we have a nice little bottom here. I think we rallied up, which I don't think we did that. I know we did. Here we rallied up, we pulled back, and then it looks like we're making a nice new bottom here for a nice little double bottom. We've got the possibility of that bullish W pattern setting up right here. Bullish W pattern, that possibility. So with, again, less than a 3% stop, buying between $29.50 and $30.30, again in the buy box area inside day, we're looking at an 8.5% profit on the stock price, 20% or so on the option price if you're trading options. Okay. Again, thank you for watching this. I hope this gives you a few charts to think about over the weekend. Maybe if you've got some charts, if you want to post them in the chat, I'd be very appreciative. Again, if you have questions, please post it in the chat, and I'll see about getting those questions answered for you. Thank you very much, and everybody have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Take care.